what is Audacity Sports? Audacity Sports today is a academy and community for mental performance training for youth athletes. And it didn't always start out that way. Years ago, I had the idea of Audacity Sports as mainly a mission to help youth athletes cover this gap where I felt that if you were privileged enough to play and have training and have access, that your opportunities increase immensely. And the mission was always to, how do I close the gap between opportunities for youth athletes, the kids that don't have the training, the coaches, the access to every sport. Some sports are a little bit more accessible than others. A sport like golf, which I played not as a kid, but in my older years, just sort of to realize like the gap between opportunities for different sports like that. So the idea of Audacity started really, how do I help fund more kids to get the opportunity to play? And the initial idea was to build apparel, build hats and shirts, and be able to carve out a piece of that profit for almost like a grant. Either we help fund athletes in different programs, or we help athletes get the access to coaching and to training, or even just the fees to play any sport. And much like apparel brands like Tom's back in the day, where it was buy one give one, or part of the proceeds of a piece of apparel would go to XYZ. And so that was the initial thought. And I had gone through a lot of iterations of that. And starting an apparel brand is very tough if you're not truly creating the materials. Even if it's a branding play, it's also very difficult. You have to rely on creating a culture around the apparel itself. But there have always been iterations of like, how do I continue to help youth in sports?